Next at 5:15, the Valley Law Enforcement Agency stepping up their DUI enforcement. Of those traffic conditions right by the airport. This is the 143 near Sky Harbor. Looks fantastic as maybe you're heading to the airport to catch a flight out of town, or maybe you're picking up a friend, a family member for the holiday season. We'll keep watching these areas for you, plus get you a wider view across that commute if you're doing so on this Christmas Eve, coming up right here on ABC. Operation Safe Roads team tracks DUI enforcement in the state. We know here in the Valley there are extra patrols this holiday season. Law enforcement focusing on drivers in the evening hours, especially on Thursdays, Friday. Get out the door with this live view outside right now of the 202. This is the Santan Freeway there in the East Valley, just as you're passing the Loop 101, the Price Freeway. Take a look at all of these first responders out there. They're mostly in that median area, so I'm watching drivers get by in that eastbound direction near about Dobson Road, okay, but likely in that particular. So luckily, this isn't causing any slowing right now, but I'm going to keep an eye on it and let you know if those speeds do start to drop. Plus, we're going to check if those desert drive times all around the valley still ahead right here. My full traffic report with Traffic Planner Plus. And just in time for
you've got today and tomorrow. That is it if you want to try to score a last-minute deal for Christmas.
Yeah, so our own Jamie Warren is finding there is still time. There is still time for you, even for those online orders. Jamie, I can't believe that.
Yeah, well,
See holiday travel season as millions of people get ready to hit the roads and also the skies.
And with that comes the stress that always seems to come along for the ride wherever you're going. So what should you expect if you're flying this week? Our own
ABC-15 investigators.
Yeah, a family has now settled their wrongful death lawsuit after their son died from anesthesia complications altering dental. Roads report and a new warning when it comes to the dangers of social media and what your kids are watching. It comes after a wild police chase in Ohio involving an 11-year-old driver and two other kids. It was all caught on camera. That chase reached speeds of more than. Check of those current traffic conditions as you get out the door now, sponsored by Accident Law Group. Here on this Tuesday of the Santan Freeway near Dobson as you're driving away from the Loop 101, the Price Freeway. So we did check in with DPS on this one. They did say they were on the scene of a multi-vehicle crash, talking with folks out there and hopefully getting this completely cleared soon. As we look at your traffic flows, both in that eastbound and that westbound side, they look great. Not a whole lot of people out the door here on this Tuesday, so that is some good news. Where we are seeing some slowing, though, is along I-TAC interchange, but Nick, not too bad if you do have.
Because she had the package ready to go. She is like signed, sealed, delivered, baby, on top of it.
We expect nothing less from our smart shopper, Jamie Warren, right?
Absolutely.
She's
on
giving
top of
us the
everything.
gift of that information here this morning.
Yeah, all right. Well, we hope you're just as ready as Jamie. If not, don't worry. We got your back this morning. We're really advocating for you as we get ready for Christmas. I'm Nick Saletti here alongside Megan Thompson. Kaylee O'Kelly has the day off.
Yeah, before we get to those top stories, we've got to talk about the weather. That is the top story. And taking a look at those current traffic conditions for you. Continuing to watch this crash along the Loop 202, the eastbound direction of the Santan Freeway. DPS letting us know after ABC-15, we reached out to them. They said this was a crash involving several vehicles. There are injuries involved, but they have been able to keep most of those restrictions off to the right-hand side or in that median area. I know this is the area where we're already dealing with some construction there on the Santan Freeway, so you see those cones already up and in place. Speed slightly dropping on that eastbound side to about 50 to 55 miles per hour, too, as you're passing some of those flashing lights. Nothing major, but a little abnormal for that eastbound side especially. Here's a wider view of the East Valley here this morning and a check of those speeds along I-10. You look fantastic in the West Valley, but as you get closer to the stack, you see those speeds drop to about 25 to 30 miles per hour as you're heading downtown. I'll give you a check of that desert drive time still ahead right here on ABC 15 Morning. Stay close.
Harbor here, the inside getting busy right now as that holiday travel's in full swing. And we've warned you weather could be impacting a lot of the country.
Yeah, if your flight gets canceled or an airline loses your luggage, maybe all those Christmas gifts too, what are your options this holiday season?
So our Let ABC 15 Know team helping you know your rights right now. Here's Christelle Bell with and hey, Santa taking a quick trip before delivering presents down the slopes at Arizona Snowball.
Yeah, I got some skills there. The resort has 47 open trails. Santa is expected to hit the slopes today and tomorrow as well. If you plan,
he was fist bumping too. It's kind of a skinny Santa, but he's athletic.
It's the slopes he's been hitting.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, he'll have your cookies that you leave out for him to kind of bulk up this season for sure. I want to check in with meteorologist Jorge Torres.